The laughter hit first. Sharp. Careless. It came from the other end of the table, over the clink of silverware and the smell of overcooked meat. I felt it before I understood it, that sudden shift in air, the way a room tilts when you realize you're the punchline. She didn't even look at me when she said it, just tilted her wine glass and smiled at my wife's brother. "So what do you actually do?" she asked, voice light, curious, innocent. Someone snorted. My wife's dad leaned back in his chair, already irritated. "Don't start," he said to me, not to her. "Just don't make this weird." My hand stayed folded in my lap. I stared at the table runner, red, stained, threadbare at the edges. I counted my breaths. 1, 2. Inside, something old stirred. Not anger, recognition. I'd seen this look before, the way she assessed me, like a weakness she could press. She finally looked over. Her eyes flicked down. Shoes, watch, phone face down near my plate. Dismissal. The table laughed again, and that's when she mentioned her job. Casually, carelessly, like it was armor, like it made her untouchable. I felt the weight of my phone in my pocket. Cold. Waiting. I'd known something was wrong before dinner, weeks before, actually. It started small, a message on my wife's phone that vanished too quickly, a name I didn't recognize, a smile she wore that didn't belong to me. I told myself I was tired, paranoid, that marriage turns mystery into routine and routine into silence. But silence has texture, and lies have weight. Her brother's new girlfriend arrived in our lives like noise. Loud opinions, sharp laughter, always watching, always measuring. She worked in consulting. She said it like a challenge. I noticed how my wife stiffened around her, how conversations stopped when I entered rooms, how my name became a joke she didn't bother hiding. At night, my wife slipped facing away from me, phone under her pillow, heart elsewhere. I didn't confront her. I listened. I remembered. And when I finally checked the phone records, just once, I saw the overlap. Late night calls. Her number. My wife's brother's girlfriend's number. Too many. Too close. That's when denial stopped being useful. At dinner, as the laughter rolled over me, I understood the shape of the betrayal. It wasn't just mockery. It was confidence. She laughed because she thought I didn't know, because she thought I was small, because she thought the truth was on her side. I became careful after that. Soft-spoken, predictable. I let my wife believe I was distracted. Work, stress, nothing new. I watched instead. I watched how the girlfriend always sat where she could see my wife, how their eyes met too often, how they shared looks that didn't need words. I pulled call logs, timestamps, patterns. I didn't need much, just confirmation. The lie was intricate, but not smart. They relied on familiarity, on my quietness, on the assumption that family was harmless. I recorded nothing. I saved everything. Screenshots, voicemails, a single photo sent by mistake reflected in a mirror. I slept less, thought more. At dinner, I felt strangely calm. They mocked my job, my clothes, my silence. My wife's dad told me to lighten up, to stop embarrassing them. I nodded. Inside, I rehearsed nothing, because the truth doesn't need rehearsal. She talked about her job like it was a crown, dropped names, claimed contracts, smiled when people leaned in. "And you?" she asked me again, louder this time. I looked at her. Really looked. I pulled out my phone. No rush, no anger, just clarity. "I'm in compliance," I said. "I verify." The table went quiet. I turned the screen toward her. The messages were clean, organized, dated. Her name, my wife's name. The timestamps overlapped dinners like this one. Her smile froze. My wife went pale. My wife's brother frowned, confused, then sickened. No one laughed. She whispered my name. I didn't answer. "I checked," I said, calm, even. "Your job, your company, your credentials." I scrolled. "They don't exist." Her breath hitched. "And this," I added, tapping the screen, "is adultery, coordinated, repeated." My wife started crying, loud, messy. I stood. I didn't bring this up, I said. You did. I looked at my wife's dad. Don't worry, I said. I won't make your family look bad. I walked out. The air outside was cold, clean. I felt lighter than I had in months. I didn't feel victorious. I felt finished. Some truths don't explode. They settle, and once they do, nothing can stand on them again. I drove away without looking back, and for the first time, I didn't wonder who I was without them. I already knew.